So it looks like we have a lot to look forward to this year, Eve.
We certainly do. Harrison Ford in the fifth and final instalment of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which is from director James Mangold. Harrison Ford is 80, and for some scenes they've used de-aging technology to make him look younger, so we're looking forward to that. We've also got Martin Scorsese's film Killers of the Flower Moon with Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio, so we're hoping to see them on the red carpet this year. And we also, interestingly, have Johnny Depp speaking in French in the opening film, a period drama, which is called Jean de Barry, where he plays Louis XV opposite French actress Mai Wen, who also directs it. It looks sumptuous. Take a look.
Surtout, ne regardez pas le roi dans les yeux. Ce serait perçu par la cour comme une invitation.
Une invitation à quoi?
À la bagatelle.
Nous sommes devenus la risée de Versailles à cause de vos égarements.
Le Premier ministre ne va pas tolérer que vous laissiez une fille des rues côtoyer votre entourage.
Cette jeune femme est mon entourage.
It looks totally fabulous. We'll see how Johnny Depp gets on with his French accent, playing a French king. And the choice of this film is certain to raise a few eyebrows, given Depp's recent very public legal spat with his ex-wife, Amber Heard. Mai Wen is also in the spotlight in recent weeks following the release of a police report that she's being sued by a French journalist for assault, which she denies. The Cannes selection is always a bit like a menu with too many options. There are the tried and tested things that you know are likely to be good, some things you've never, ever heard of, that you have no idea what they are, and one or two that will surprise you.
Well, so speaking of a menu with too many options, today around 60 films were announced.
I mean, it's so many to go through and to try and decide which is going to be good. Some of the ones that stand out on paper are Todd Haynes' May, December, starring Natalie Portman and Julianne Moore, and Wes Anderson's Asteroid City. It looks to be the director's typically quirky, star-studded type film with Scarlett Johansson, Tom Hanks, Steve Carell, and Tilda Swinton. Take a look at that.
Last train. Junior stargazers and space cadets.
Each year, we celebrate Asteroid Day, commemorating September 23rd, 3007 BC, when the arid plains meteorite made Earth impact.
What about regulars? Are a lot of filmmakers returning to Cannes this year?
There are so many regulars returning. Sometimes it does look a bit like the same old names that are at the Cannes Film Festival. There's Japanese director Hirokazu Koreeda. He's back in Cannes with Monster. In the past, he's actually won the festival's top prize, the Palme d'Or. Two-time Palme d'Or winner Ken Loach. He's back with a film called The Old Oak. It's a socially relevant drama, like all of his films, set in Wales, and the focus is Syrian refugees. Another former Palme d'Or winner is Nanni Moretti. He returns to the Croisette. He's one of three Italians who are in the competition this year. There's also Palme d'Or winners, the Turkish director Nuri Bilge Ceylan and the German director that we all know, Wenders. But there are some new names, as always. Cult British filmmaker Jonathan Glazer. He makes his Cannes competition debut with a film that's called Zone of Interest. And there will be Oscar winner Steve McQueen. He'll return to Cannes with his new film, which is called Occupied City. And it's a look at his adopted homeland of Amsterdam.
And meanwhile, there are 6 female directors in the competition. That's a record, isn't it?
It's not quite a record. There have, but in recent years, there have only been a couple, and it's obviously gets lots of criticism every single year. One of them is Austrian director Jessica Hausner, whose sci-fi feature Little Joe screening competition in 2019. Her film is called Club Zero. There's another director called Kauta Ben Hania. She is from Tunisia, and there's a film from a Senegalese filmmaker called Ramata C. So we'll be looking forward to seeing those films. A high-profile red carpet, though, out of the competition will be Sam Levinson's The Idol. It's a TV series for HBO with Lily Rose Depp and the Canadian pop star The Weeknd. So that looks very interesting. More announcements will surely come in the coming days ahead of the festival, which begins on the 16th of May. The two-time Palme d'Or winner Ruben Östlund is this year's competition jury president. So he always has very crazy films at the festival. So we'll be interested to see what he chooses as his top picks this year. And the culture team will obviously be there every day to cover it for you, our viewers.
Okay, we're looking forward to it. Thanks for summing that all up. Not an easy job. I appreciate it. Eve Jackson from our culture team. Thanks so much.